Welcome everyone to the Sunny channel. There's my hands in case you were like, I don't believe it's you. Today we got a special review today. We're going to be reviewing the Mezco Nemo Crew. However, I actually asked my followers and my subscribers to give me words to suggest words for me to use in this video review or in my next video review. Took a really long time. I asked for 10 suggestions. I got 14. Because I took so long to do it, I went ahead and put all 14 suggestions here on some index cards. So you're going to see me use these words throughout the review today. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to take a look at these Nemo figures right here. First thing that I noticed when this was in my hands was that this gentleman right here looks awfully familiar to me. Now, why Mezco would steal my face to put on an action figure? First of all, I'm flattered, very flattered by that. But the fact that they didn't just call it the Sunny figure is kind of astonishing to me. Now, before you're like, yeah, but Sunny, look, that figure has a peg leg. Well, here's what Mezco did. To try to avoid lawsuits and copyright infringement, they put my head on a peg leg body. But the good thing about these bodies is you can pop the head off and pop the neck off right there, and look, all of a sudden, look what we have. Bam, we have Sunny with two fully functioning legs or calves or below the knee. No more peg legged Sunny. We now have peg leg this guy. So they did steal me, basically. You're like, wait a minute, Sunny, there's no gold chain. Oh, look what you can do. All of a sudden he has a gold chain. And Mezco actually packs gold chains with Cousin Eddie, so it's just like they were wanting you to build the Sunny figure. And you're probably still like, Sunny, wait a minute, I don't know. He has this an image on the side of his head. Really, Mezco? You didn't think anybody would notice? Stole my head. So, the fact that they stole my face for this figure, again, flattered, but you could have just called it the Sunny figure. I would not have been mad. We would not have got my reps involved. Also, I don't have reps or any sort of management. So, Mezco, you're safe on that front. So let's go and take a look at the two figures. They're basically the same, except for the fact that one comes with that peg leg right there. As you can see, does have some drawings on there as well. Looks like a mermaid, a compass, and I don't know what that is. That's maybe a stack of pancakes with butter on top. But it is very detailed. The articulation for the peg leg doesn't really go much. Bend that at the knee, and that's about it. It's a peg leg. It doesn't bend or anything like that. But that is the peg leg. They both come with these belts, with these little carry cases, little pouches on them. They're not fanny packs quite, but they do look cool. You can put like a camera lens in there. You can put some Big League chewing gum in there. You could probably put a White Claw in there. It's skinny enough. And they got some loops right here on the belt. If you turn it right there, you can have some booty loops. Booty loops. Uh-oh, booty loops. Let's get my cards out. Booty loops. I said booty loops. All right, let's see. Booty loops. Booty loops. Booty loops. First one right there. Booty loops from Artman9000X. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate the suggestion. All right. Now, before y'all go get all moist about it. Oh, moist, moist. Oh, look at that. I'm killing it, killing it. Moist. Where's moist? I know moist is in here. Oh, let's see. Moist, moist, moist. Where are we at? Moist. Oh, come on. There we go. Moist. Thank you, Oscar Reynoso. All right, so we're going to take a look at this figure since we'll get him out the way since they're pretty much the same. They both have the leather pants right there. Now, they did give you two of them. You could buy all four if you wanted to have four of the crew plus Nemo. Get into all sorts of shenanigans. What? All right, thank you very much, Colin Anderson, for the suggestion. But let's take a look at the figure. So it does have the N for the Nemo Crew right there on the side. He has the fluffy puffy jacket, puffy shirt, similar to the one that Seinfeld wears, but it's white. This one is teal because white is kind of lackluster. Thank you, IT Figures. Thank you for that. White's lackluster, but we got teal right here, and we got some gold cuffs right there. If you want to call those cuffs, bracelets, whatever, bangles. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, they know what bangles are. I learned what bangles are from shooting models and women. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, did you want me to wear some more bangles?" I'm like, "What? I have no idea what you're talking about." I was like, "That's not how I get jiggy with it." All right, thank you very much, Prophet 924. I don't get jiggy with the bangles, but if you want bangles, they have bangles there. Take a look at his boots. He got some nice little boots. They got that leather look to them. Got some cuts in there right there for breathing. That way he doesn't get too sweaty or anything like that. And speaking of breathing, I mean, it's kind of almost like it's like his foot's detritosphere. Detritosphere. Thank you, Tyrannosaurus Moth, for making me Google things. That's actually the topsoil where the plants can aerate or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really look at it Google, but that is pretty much the detritosphere. Detritosphere of his boot right there. So he does have that breathing room on that boot. So we're going to take a look at the, oh wait, let's see, articulation, because he does have these pleather pants right here. You get about a 90-degree kickback right there. The ankle, it's booted up, so you don't get a whole lot of pivot. Now, Mezcos don't give you a whole lot of pivot to begin with, which is good and bad. It's good realistically looking on a figure, but as a human being, I think my foot has a little bit more articulation than that. It does look weird though sometimes when action figures have too much articulation. So I'm gonna chalk that up as good and bad as far as his articulation for his foot. His hands, they do have the pivots, and of course you can twist them all around, do what you want. Arms go up about that far right there with the puffy shirt. Don't be so angry, little Sonny. Looking like that. Look, he even got that flat back. If you ever seen me topless, I have a flat back and a flat butt. So they can't even say like, "Oh no, we gave him a flat butt." Nope, I'm flat butt syndrome too. So this is just like a Sonny figure right here. But that is his articulation. Arms, obviously. They break that 90 and do about a, I don't know, 53-degree angle right there. So that's always good. And legs go up. Not quite that high, but they know that I'm not flexible over at the Mezco factory, so they didn't put me too flexible as an action figure either. Kick up about that high as well. And you're probably like, "Sonny, you can't kick higher than that?" Nope. If I ever get attacked, I hope it's by a midget or a child, because I can only kick that high. Get them right in the teeth. That is the articulation on that figure. Crouching, doesn't crouch very much. I don't crouch much. I don't know about y'all. I don't crouch. So my action figure doesn't crouch either. There we are right there. All right, so let's take a look at the accessories that it comes with. And it's Mezco, so you know they packed in the accessories. They give you plenty to play with. Go ahead and get all that out right there. They give you so much to play with. I mean, it's almost homicidal, the amount of accessories that you get. All right. And let's take a look at, now you do get a lot of duplicates because there's 2 figures in the pack. So you get 2 of these little scarves right here. So you can both be looking supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Thank you, Mash Lemon. Also, shout out to Homicidal for the, or Dancing Pete for the homicidal comment. They get you 2 scarves. They both have 1 wire in there each. So you can bend them up and pose them if you wanted to. Let's put those scarves off to the side. They come with these designer jackets that you would buy like at Ross or TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Like nobody goes to the store straight up and is like, "Hey, excuse me, do you have a really thick coat? But I don't want it to zip in the middle. I want it to strap up on the side." And they're like, "No, nobody bought those. We sent them off to Ross. You got to go to Ross for those." That's where you get these weird clothing that you can buckle on the side right there. So they do have 2 of those jackets as well. That way they can, if they're gonna go to the movies or whatever, sometimes it's chilly, they want to put a jacket on, they have that option for a jacket. But they can also sneak snacks in there if they put some pockets on the inside right there. So this is actually a really versatile jacket that they come with. They come with two of those. Come with two gel silica packets. That way if you have any electronics that get wet, you can drop those in a bag with them. Hopefully soak up all that moisture and save your cell phone. I'm talking to you, iPhone users. And they come with two knit caps. I want to say they're knit caps. They're like little sailor caps. You put them on their head like that. Now, Mezco knows I love to wear these types of hats. I don't know how they knew that. That's only on my LinkedIn profile. So they must have me on LinkedIn somehow. But they do come with two of those hats as well. Right there, two hats. Come with plenty of hands. Come with these grippy hands that are on him. That way you can hold stuff. Grippy hand right there. All right. If you didn't... that would suck. All right, the two grippy hands, two of these kind of more relaxed hands right there. Enough relaxed hands. If you had to grip a negadactyl by the throat, you could, because the hands are relaxed enough that you, before you squeeze right there. Come with two more heads and two more necks. They have this bald guy right here. Bald with the mustache, with the scar on his chin, or he was eating menudo and it started dribbling out the side of his mouth. I really don't know. If you look at the back of his head, it kind of has almost has that pack of weenies going on the back of his head, like the back of my head does when I'm on a live stream that people like to point out to me. Also have this guy's head right here. I'm not really sure what the ethnicity on this guy is. He kind of has bangs like Vera DeMilo. Jim Carrey's old character with the little ponytail. He does have this interesting little eye patch, a scar across his eye like Sub-Zero's little brother in Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat 3. He does have plenty of earrings. That, like, they had to sell at Claire's or Spencer's, and he was like, give me all those earrings. They're like, here you go, dude. But it is really nice, and the heads do come off the neck pegs. And so the pegs have necks. Pegs have balls to hold on the head. Thank you, Ken's Toys. Do have the balls to hold on the head right there. And then you can have whatever figure you want. Like I said, there are 4 different figures. You can make whichever man you want to. Thank you, Mark Rose. You can make whatever man you want to with the 4 heads. So, look at more accessories. They come with fists, obviously. Obviously, they come with the fist hands. They come with, and they're always doubled up. So you get 2 pairs of each of these. So 2 pairs of fists, 2 pairs of grippy hands. There's another grippy hand. You get this slight grip, slight relaxed hand right there. This is more like a cheeseburger hand. So if you bring some cheeseburgers from Super Action Stuff, you can put that cheeseburger in their hand. They can hold it really easily. You got the taco holding hand, it's a little bit more open. That way you don't grip the taco too tight and spill everything out the back end. Make it poop all over itself. Thank you, Lucky Butter. But you have that hand. You have, oh, actually, they only have 1 set of these pimp slap hands. Not sure why they only have 1 pimp slap hands, but they only have 1 set of pimp slap hands. So, actually, no, there's 2. Right there. There are 2 right-handed pimp slap hands. Okay, so it's not a set, but it's 2 right-handed pimp slap hands. More relaxed, grippy hands right there. And then that other pair right there. So I was wrong. So some of them are doubled up 2 pairs. Some of them are paired up with different hands, but they're not the same hand on both hands, if you know what I mean. They're not exactly all uniform like a photon would be. Thank you, Action Figgy Skinny. All right, so we'll take a look at this. You do got 2 guns here, 2 rifles. Like Winchester style rifles right there. They got the gold, they got a scope on them. This lever action doesn't work, so don't pull it off. They're just really ornate. And there's 6 of these little spears right here. These spears go right into the bottom part of this gun. Right there. I don't think they fit here. No, yeah, they only go into the bottom part of the gun right there. Make it look really cool. Speaking of accessories for the guns, they come with 2 bullet fires right here. That way, if he's, up against some sort of other marine type figure like Crocker here, and he wants to shoot him right in the cloaca. Thank you, Rick Jones. He can shoot him in the cloaca with that rifle right there. There we go. So he does have that. Two, like I said, two of the fire blasts, two of the guns, 6 spears. Probably because you're going to lose some. If you know me, you know I lose a lot of those things. They also came with 2 axes. In case they need to ask somebody a question, they have 2 axes. Let's get him out the way. And they come with 2 wrenches because how you gonna have a crew that doesn't know how to fix stuff? So they got these really fancy wrenches right here, like pipe wrenches. I wish I had a wrench like this. Like I'm gonna go to Lowe's and be like, "Excuse me, does Craftsman make this type of wrench?" Then be like, "Please go away. We already told you stop coming back." You got 2 of these Buccaneer swords right here that look similar to the ones that you would stab into a lime and have over your drink. So we do get 2 of these swords as well, because can't have a crew that doesn't have matching swords. I mean, you can, like if you're one of those poor Mexican gangs, a lot of times they have machetes. The machetes don't match. These have swords that match though. And you get 1 spear. So that is cool spear. Really detailed. There goes detail right there. Oh, look at that detail. All right, so it's a really detailed spear. So once you got all of that, you got your Nemo crew. Love it. Got your little Sunny figure as well, so you can have adventures with me when I'm not there with you. So you do have the little Sunny figure. Let's see how he compares up to other aquatic-based figures and water-based figures. So here he is next to Marvel Legends Frogman. Obviously, you can see I stand taller than frogs. That's true fact. That's just life. I don't know if you're a frog lover, but I hate to break it to you, I am bigger than frogs. So there I'm bigger than this Frogman. And you're like, what about other Marvel Legends action figures, Sonny? And pardon the noise, I just dropped something. But here he is with Marvel Legends Hydro Man. Obviously taller than Hydro Man, as you can see right there. Slightly taller, even with his little fluffy hair and my bald head. Still taller than Hydro Man. Not as hydrated, not as moist as him, but taller. Definitely taller. Better looking pants as well. And better looking boots. This guy got like Walmart boots on. These are clearly Academy or Justin Ropers. I don't know if everybody has a Justin Ropers in their neighborhood, but that's the style. And here he is next to Starro from McFarlane DC Multiverse, or I'm not sure what the line is called. Obviously smaller than Starro. Starro also is probably not aquatic, but he's a starfish, so we're going to go with that anyway. And we had Crocker earlier. We did not have Crocker standing up properly, so we'll go ahead and put Crocker standing up next to Miniature Sunny. There we go. Obviously a little taller than Sunny, than little me. Wider, obviously, more scaly. Ever since I started using Jergens lotion, I'm not this scaly anymore, so he is more scaly than my action figure as well. Mezco went ahead and did the smooth skin version of me instead of the scaly non-Jergens lotion using option instead. And then we have him next to Plunderling Arctic, obviously taller than a Plunderling. Plunderlings are small. He is not. I am not small. I'm actually, in real life, I'm 5'10", so this is probably a little bit exaggerated for the action figure. I appreciate that Mezco for making me finally hit that 6 foot in a 1/12 scale size. But there he is next to that Plunderling. And here he is next to Toilet Bots, which are different sizes. Obviously, you have the commode style, a little bit smaller than, well, a lot of bits smaller than the Sunny action figure. The urinal one is about the same height, we'd say. But there he is right there next to those 2 water-based figures. So this figure right here, a lot of people anticipated him, most anticipated of 2022, 2023, and 2024 because everybody wants to take me home with them. So it is nice to be able to have Nemo, have some friends with him. Now I'm probably gonna keep this black dude's head on there because I do like his Morbius glasses that he's rocking right there. And you know, the fact that they give you 3 bald heads is amazing. Shout out to Mezco for recognizing the bald community. Our biggest influential bald figure being Jada Pinkett Smith. So shout out to Mezco for recognizing the bald and the beautiful. But this is the figure. Stick around for pictures. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you everyone for your suggestions. We'll make sure to do that again sometime in the future. And please like, subscribe, comment, share with your neighbors, share with your grandma, share with your mother, share with your coworkers, whoever you want to share with. But thank you for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.